All right, today we are going to do a video tutorial on how to send a video CMA. You're seeing this, I'm actually screen recording this. This is through my computer, but I am in a program called Loom, L-O-O-M. You can see right here, and for free, you get 5 minutes to do recordings, something like this. So let's jump right into this. I have already created a CMA in my desk, so in CloudCMA. I am going to open this up and you're going to see different CMAs in here. And what I want to do is I actually want to utilize the View Live CMA. This is a website that is great to send out to clients, but this is also a really great way that you can do a video CMA, walk them through this with your face here. And then the cool part with Loom is I can move my face around. So you can see that, if you don't like where it's at, maybe I'll just put it up here, cover right by John F. Scott. And then if it's up here, I can see myself better. But what we're going to do is I'm going to take you through the steps of how I do this. So first is I'm going to grab the address of the property. Oh, it's an image. No, we're just going to copy that. And I actually start my video CMAs in Google Earth because I want this to connect with them. I don't need to explore it. But what we're going to do here is we're going to search Google Earth for the actual address of the property you're doing. So this is for some friends of mine, the cases, and so I know their address. But so this is how I started. I'm like, Brian, Kelly, great. Want to send you over some information. This is a CMA, Comparative Market Analysis on your property. So let's dive right into this. I put their address and I hit enter. And the cool part is now it's gonna literally just drive us right to their house. So we're floating right down on there and say, this is, here's your neighborhood, here's where you live. You can see an idea of your home, your community. And now let's take a look at what's going on with the market in regards to homes that are similar to yours and in your area. So what I do is I already have the tab opened up. I come over here and I click on this CloudCMA live report. My face is kind of in the way, so I'm going to put it up here. You can move that around while you're doing this. But then what I'm going to do is I'm literally going to jump into, I know your home. You talk about the square footage, the size of it, been through it. I want to pull up the most recent comparable properties that have sold. There was nothing active, but you would have actives in here, maybe some pendings, and then you can walk them through the different homes. So here is the subject property, the client's home, 4 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, square footage, lot size. And the cool part with the live CMA is that it tells you what the differences are. So it gives you, okay, this home has a 33% larger lot. This one is 20% larger or smaller. Same thing goes on for beds, baths, square footage, everything. Then it does give you the listing details of the original price, list price, sold. So I walked through this for just a minute or so because you're going to send them this link so they have it as well. You do have to use the back arrow up here to get back to the main tile page. I click on the average pricing to give them an idea of kind of where that's at. There's the average price per square foot. Time to sell. I briefly say, hey, right now it's 11 days on market. That's the average days on market. Another good one here is online valuation. So if you're going to Zillow or Redfin, there can be a variance of up to 4.5%, which can be a lot. If you're at $1.3 million, that's a difference of, let's say, $65,000. And you walk them through. So you need to go through and kind of click on the tiles. But I stick to these 4 tiles. This 5th one here, and then at the end I said suggest the list price is, I would suggest that your list price would be $1.35 to $1.4 million. Compare pricing with comps. So now they can move this and get an idea of, okay, if I wanted to be at 1.4, I'm going to be 5% above on price per square feet, and I'm going to be 6% above the average list price. If I want to be highly competitive compelling, if you're at 135 or 132, it gives you an idea of where they land. And so then that's how you walk them through the CMA itself. The big part about all of this is that you are interacting with them virtually, walking them through this. You're then going to send them the link to this live CMA. You can also then download the PDF and attach it to the email as well. So you have the PDF, you can send that to them as an attached file. And then this makes it great because now they actually get to feel like they're having a virtual walkthrough of a comparative market analysis for their property. The next step really is, okay, how do you get this video into an email? Well, it needs to be a link because it's going to be too big of a file. There's a couple different ways to do this. I personally put it into a Google Drive, and I make the link shareable, okay? If you wanted to, you could upload it to YouTube and make it private so that only anyone with the link can view the video. If you utilize BombBomb, this is a great place to insert it into BombBomb and send it as that. That's probably the #1 best way to do it because when the email is received, it'll be a GIF of a few seconds of the video. They see you and it grabs it. But I always let the people I know who I'm doing these for that I'm sending it over, and I usually follow up with a text message a few hours later, just let them know that, hey, like for instance, like this was for Brian. I did this last week. Say, hey, Brian, just sent this over to you. It might, take a look. It might be in your junk email just because it's coming from work email. And he responded back the next day with an email saying, got it, take a look through it, and I'll get back to you. So I see it as an excuse to reach out to people, to connect with them, saying, hey, I just put this together for you, take a look. Because this is a great time of year. We're in February now. You can give a yearly update to anyone that's in your database, but now you've got an excuse to like send them a note, a text, or even call and say, hey, so-and-so, I'm just doing yearly reviews right now. So I just sent you over some information regarding your home and what's going on in the market. If you have any questions, please reach out. And then you want to do a follow-up. I follow up about 3 to 5 days after, just to say, make sure that they got it, if they didn't respond to you after you sent that, and if they have any questions. So this is how you put together a video CMA. I'm utilizing Loom, and I'm using CloudCMA from John L. Scott My Desk.